having a little trouble trying to figure out exactly how to do this. So I'm having to hold my phone and figure out how to show you guys the stuff in my prop box all at the same time because I couldn't get my computer to work. And that's my dog in the background, even though I've got him in a separate room. So that's not going well. But we're going to do the best we can. So I'm going to try to flip my screen. I don't know if I can really do that in this mode on my phone, so there might be a lot of back and forth, like switching my phone. So I hope you don't get too motion sickness with me, but I'm gonna do the best I can anyway. Um, so I'm gonna show you guys. Can you guys see it? I'm gonna show you guys my prop box that I have here, and I've got lots of cool stuff in there. And I really enjoyed this assignment because as I was putting this stuff together, I could kind of see kids in a classroom playing with this type of stuff, and it really kind of brought into focus what I guess we're all in the career path for, but it was kind of neat. So my topic for the class this semester was pets. So this lesson plan in this prop box was themed on pets and things that they use or things that they have in their world. And I have different kinds of animals, as you know, everybody has different kinds of pets. I struggled with finding a stuffed cat. I wish I had one of those. If I did, it would definitely be in here. But my son has every stuffed animal known to man but a cat. And I went to three different stores today looking at a stuffed cat and couldn't find one. So we're going to work with what we have. I have the first little blue doggy. He's here. And then I have a bigger doggy. And then this is a little doggy that's sitting. So he's a dog, but it's a little bit different posture, I guess, if you will. And then I have a duck. And a lot of people probably wouldn't think of this as a pet. However, we have 8 ducks. Yes, 8 ducks and about 30 chickens. So I guess for me, that's why I thought of a duck. So here's a little duck that we have in our box too. And then part of the assignment was to include 3 pictures. So I include a picture of bunnies. So I thought that was super cute, and these are actually our bunnies. Um, we have just 2 right now, so that's what made me think that that could be a pet item too. And then we have this cute little picture of a doggy. It's kind of dark. The actual picture itself is dark. I'm trying to get it maybe under the light so you guys can see it. I know this is a horrible video, y'all. But anyway, that's the little doggy picture. Um, and then I have a picture of our cat as well. So she is a shop cat. My husband's a mechanic and she lives at the shop because our doggies here at the house do not get along with cats whatsoever. So she wouldn't fare good, but her name is Callie. So we have her picture. And then some items that I have in my prop box was I bought pipe cleaners because when I was looking through the dollar store today, well, actually, I already had these because we made our creative bag at the beginning of the semester, which I thought was neat. I finally got to use it. But I saw these and got the idea. Um, so I have these, and I thought these would be neat to be able to use as collars for the pets when the kids were doing their dramatic play stuff in the free space. I thought that would be neat for them, and I have an example set up on this little doggy. I put it around his neck. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I put that around his neck, and I figured I would leave that in the prop box if I were actually using this in a classroom. I would use this in the prop box, but when I sat this box into the dramatic play area so that the kids would kind of have a rough idea of what to do with this stuff without actually turning it into teacher directed per se. Excuse me. This is just giving them some ideas on what they can do. And I try to incorporate more than one stuffed animal simply because I know with a lot of activities you want to try to have enough for more than one kid to participate at one time. So, if 4 or 5 kids bombard the dramatic play area at one time, they can still have enough things to do. Another item that I had was just a tennis ball because some of the open ended statements that I included in my lesson plan could be, what are some things you do with your pet at home? And a popular thing that, kids in the 3 to 4 year old age group for this lesson plan would probably say would be to play. they play with them. So, if they have a doggy, they might play with the ball. So I included this in just so that they could, pretend and be able to demonstrate what they do at home with their pets. So I have the bowls. You can see I have one little bowl and two little bowls to set up, because if you ask them what they do for their pets or what their pets need, they may say food and water. So I bought, and I have these little pom-poms too. This is another item right here. So they're all different colors, and then we also had blue ones in there. So I got my son to help me when I was setting up this prop box. He separated the colors for me. So we have the blue here, and we use them for water. So I'm going to pour these out to show you. But I actually labeled each one too, to be able to, be set up. And that's supposed to be like a little puddle drawing at the bottom, because 3 to 4 year olds may not know the word itself, but to kind of associate a picture with it too. I've noticed that in a lot of the videos we've been watching, that they may have pictures in association with the words too, to help them kind of learn better. So this is my second bowl, and it has all different kind of colors pom-poms, not the blue ones, of course, but so if we dump those out, I labeled that with food at the bottom, and then I put actually different colored dots, kind of like small dots, like a lot of dog food is little circle pieces, but I made them different colors, to kind of associate the different colored pom-poms that they would have as an option to include that in food as well. And I also have tissue paper. This was kind of a last minute add-on for it, but I thought it was really, really neat, and I don't really know what made me think about it. I think it was just because I saw it on the shelf in the color. But you could take this tissue paper out, for instance, if you were to add another water bowl in this box for multiple kids, if someone has all the blue ones for the water, the blue pom-poms, then they could actually incorporate blue tissue paper, and that could be something that as a teacher you could kind of persuade them and lead them to other things. It could be another option for multiple kids to be able to use this for water too. You could kind of scrunch it up in there and put it in their water bowl for them to, play with the animals and pretend that they're eating and drinking and things like that. And my last piece that is in here, my doggy's probably going to get mad at me if she sees me using her blanket, but it'll be okay. So this is the little doggy blanket. Some people, you may want to incorporate a doggy bed, but for the purposes of the prop box, I used this little blanket. That's what my doggy slept on all the time when she was little. And also you can fold it up. It's easily washable if something were to get on it. You can sanitize it pretty easy and wash them pretty good. And so that's also from a cleanly standpoint, as far as cleaning the center and the boxes and everything. So this is my prop box. And then also, I do want to say I did have a copy of my lesson plan ready to print to put in my prop box. I haven't emailed Miss Stafford about that yet. I need to do that, but I got ready to print it today, and my ink cartridge was out in my computer, and Staples so lovingly did not have the correct printer ink cartridge in, so I have ordered that. However, it will not be in before this is due tomorrow, sadly. So I did try on that, but I did try to print that. So that's the only thing that I wasn't able to include in with this. So, and just to be able to, to show that all of this, it can be put in the box, because I know that's important too, especially if you're just going to sit this like in your dramatic play area, as far as, not having to be teacher directed, and if the kids want to grab this during dramatic play and just kind of reenact what their animals do at home, or what their favorite animal may be, or what their necessities are. I've got it all put together in a nice neat box that can be put back, and then you could just sit this in your dramatic play area, and they could play with it and go from there. So this is my prop box. So, and again, I apologize for the lighting in this room and my lack of, I won't say makeup, because I don't really wear a lot of makeup, but my lack of preparedness physically, I guess. But between the ink running out and the computer not working for this video and the dogs barking in the background, we're good. So, but yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I would absolutely love any input, especially, I don't know if any of you guys are, but if any of you guys are actually in the classroom and can give any feedback on maybe prop box that y'all have actually used, or prop boxes that you've made from observations in your classrooms or whatever. I'm absolutely open to feedback, and I would love feedback from someone that has different ideas or things like that they might would incorporate as far as my theme goes too. So thanks to you guys for listening, and I look forward to seeing you guys' boxes too. Have a good night.